with them and inform them. Put your guns away. Stop y'all FRPing. And then there are officers. I have been getting so many videos, especially today. I got 5 videos from officers VDMing. It has to stop. The FRP, it is fucking terrible if I'm being honest. It really has to stop. Like PD is the one faction where RP has to be the best. Because PD interact with the civilians. Them are the two top. If PD FRPs, there is no point. Everything goes still. Please, if y'all really like to enjoy this game and like being in the position that you're in, RP. If anybody is running away from a scene, they log out or anything, we have proper. Get the proof. Have your body cam on. If they're shooting at you and you know it's FRP, have your body cam on. Get the proof. It don't even need to be a proper video for me. Like say for instance, like if somebody log, instantly take a screenshot over to me, and I will make sure I hop on and I will ban them. So I'm asking y'all, we are protecting y'all. Like when people use abuse one, like get out of the jail, when they disrespect y'all, everything, I would make sure I handle the things myself. And please just stop the FRP.
Sir, all right, you said he's also FRP and you got video, sir?
Yes, I'll send it over because I witnessed some things, and then people have sent me over some things, and I was like, nah, that's. And I was just going to let it pass over until it kept attention. I'll send it right over to you. I'm gonna start collecting up. I'm gonna start saving it, and I'm gonna send it over to you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, Brandon.
Uh, what
Brandon.
happened tonight, sir?
All right. So I've been seeing information about officers jailing from their personal vehicles, officers VDMing, officers hanging around, and if I'm being honest, it's been some vested officers, and y'all should know better.
What? The vested officers?
Okay, so question with Jax that he called helper Andrew to. Okay, so outside of PD garage, me and Kay, and he sit- he's been told multiple times, even by admins, not to be sitting there, and because like he's been doing it consistently, and he's been harassing PD, and then he ran over Kay. That's why I tased and placed him under arrest. And whenever I placed him under arrest, he had a 112 uh, on his violations already. So that's what I jailed him for.
Okay, so with people that's consistently doing the same things over and over again, come to me directly with the proof, and I will ban them for this one or for another charge. I will make sure that y'all are protected as long as y'all are doing the RP right. Like nobody will be able to say anything about y'all as long as the RP is being conducted correctly. As long as it's being conducted correctly, nobody is going to fucking touch y'all, and I guarantee that. But I need, as admins, we are not allowed to act on anything if we do not have the proof. If y'all send me over, I will make sure that you can do your job and do your job the most appropriate way that you can. Jail or anything, they log out, send me the proof from your body camera, them logging out, and I will hop right on, or I will text somebody who has ban and power and let them know to ban them for me.
I think I might have the body cam footage from earlier when I went to go do a wanted, Josie Jackson. As soon as I pulled up and I stepped out of my vehicle to basically tell him that he logged out. I might have that footage. I'll have to go back and check because my body cam right now. But I have a question though, because like you know how you said about there's some here FRPing like this, and that. But at the same time, it's like the civs are doing the same thing. Like what? Like so, we all had a discussion about this. Like, what are we supposed to do in the situation that you know that we're in the PD lot or whatever, and they're shooting from across the way at the grocery store, and we're trying to shoot back, but then they hop in their car, and none of us get their name. Like, how
Okay.
does that work?
So with situations like that, I'm actually in a process making sure that every civilian, especially if they are gang members, that they will be required about the RP rules. And if they don't, it's going to start being automatic bans. It's going to start being automatic ban just for FRP or just for you logging out. Like we are setting up everything. I'm setting up a whole system. The civilians, they have no choice but to RP or it's an automatic ban for them. And then even with that, if it's somebody that want to shoot and then hop in their car and ride away, you / help and get in contact with the next available admin, or just go over to go over to the Discord and mention me at Jermaine Banks. I'm on the Discord channel. You can mention me, and I will immediately come online and I will find that person. No matter where the person is or anything, you can tell me how the car looks, and I guarantee if I can't who it is, the civilians will tell me who that was.
Yeah, no, because like I just think. Yeah, no, I just think it's dumb that the fact that like we get like they try to get us in trouble for FRPing, but yet they do the same thing. Like I just think it's bullshit at the fact that they can shoot at us and then just their car and take off. Like we the only thing we could do at that point is tase them, but at that point they're already too. So it's like we're just getting shot, and there's nothing we can do about it.
And this is like I'm finna push the system. I'm finna tell this at a faster rate, so it can be approved, so the whole admin team will be able to do it. I'm finna after I log off, I'm going to tell me I need to hop on a call with him. It's very early. Then after I had a call with him, and everything will be fixed. I will make sure that the do follow the RP. Like if they ride off or anything like that. Once the info comes to me, I'm not going to talk to the civilian or anything. It's an automatic 12-hour ban.
Like okay, look, I'm gonna tell you what we were talking about last night. So my whole thing was saying, like PD was like in IRL, the PD basically they don't tase nobody out like that. Like if there's somebody that's shooting at them or there's somebody doing that, they're gonna shoot at the car. Like that's common sense. They're gonna do anything to stop them. So our whole thing was like, why is FRP if we shoot at the car to basically slow them down? Like we're all on foot and they're in a car and then they just turn EDM us right. Like it would make sense for us to shoot the car to basically slow them down and then them out and get them. Like that gives us more of a fair fighting chance versus them just to take off after shooting us and killing us.
Okay, I completely do understand exactly. That's an idea that I had. So just give me some time. I'm going to talk to Ramil about that, and I'll see if I can get his sign off on it. To where if a situation like that, y'all are allowed to, but it crush to where if you do end up shooting, you might have to repair the car, because at the same time that do fall shooting cars do fall directly under the two rules, regardless of who you are. So I'm gonna talk to him and see if we can tweak that. And then one of the reasons why we say use a taser is because that's the one weakness to every car. No matter what anybody is or where you tase them at that car is, there's nothing they can do. So I'm going to talk to him about that and see if we can implement that, because I don't have the power to implement it. I'm going to talk to him and see if we can implement that.
All right, yeah, no, because we were all discussion on it, you know, of like how we didn't think that it was like, you know, fair that we're trying to RP, but yet they don't want to RP with us at all, you know, like for instance when like how I just told you with Josie Jackson, like I was trying to do a wanted, I was trying to RP with him. I walked up and I said, "Hey, you have a warrant for arrest." And as soon as I said that, he just logged off the server.
Because with things like that, like say for instance, especially like a certain civilians officer shoot their vehicle or something like that. So a lot of civilians that they're recording on, then they'll edit the video, send it to Ramil, and then Ramil is not really persons. Those that's been in the force long enough know how Ramil is. He's only going to check. He's only going to check to a certain extent, but he's going to start dishing out consequences. He's going to start his heads.
Yeah.
Hey, the man. Okay. The point of VDM and stuff like I understand about cars going against the rules, but what I don't know why PD can't disable that car like that after they disable and get the handcuff, repair the car for them.
Yeah, like that's one thing I'm gonna talk to her and see if he like if PD are allowed to shoot the cars after they put him in handcuffs. Y'all have to repair the. That might be in order for him to accept it. That might have to be a requirement.
I would think that would be the best requirement for us to repair it.
Yeah, no, so
So
I wouldn't mind doing that where, you know, like you repair after, like that's not an issue. The issue is that like it's just bullshit that the civs don't listen for one, they don't want to RP, and then it's like you literally have to watch back every second because they're shooting every corner, and then when we try to chase them down to shoot back, it's like they just hop in their vehicle and take off because they know we can't shoot.
yeah,
And
so with I'm really going to talk to him. I'm going to tell him like this is really something like because Ramil don't understand because I'm a different country. I'm gonna really break it down to him. Like the U.S. we operate differently, so that's why our server acts differently than every other server. So we can't be handled like the other servers. I'm really going to break it down to him because he needs to understand from the U.S. point of view. The U.S. handle things completely different, Army and PD wise, than how any other country do, and he really needs to see that.
you know that's why this is a big advantage because we is under other country guidelines than our own.
Yeah, like because a lot of the things that they want to happen in this game, they can't really put it on us because U.S. act even U.S. civilians, everybody in the U.S. act completely different world because we are used to certain things. It's hardwired in our DNA for hundreds of years. We do things a certain kind of way down to the legal system, down to the civilians. So I will talk to him about that, and I will this is something that needs to be implemented if things are going to change because you can't just expect things to change if you're not working with the people that actually on the game every day.
So like this how I say it. U.S. All right, we got most of the U.S. citizens, got other kind of people, but U.S. people, civilians, and police officers. That's why we got so much because we is not in the same order guidelines that we know.
Yeah, so I will talk to him about that, and I'm gonna get together with the admin team and officers to see how we can tweak. And once I get his approval, I'm gonna get together with several people to see how we can tweak the rules and everything officially for our server and have inside the Discord channel because the developers they won't put it inside the game because whatever they put in the game server needs to be for all servers. So I'm gonna talk to them. I'm gonna once it get approved by him, I'm gonna uh I'm gonna pull certain people so we all can come together and come up with the rules and actually have it Discord in an official thread so everybody is aware and that's what we go based off of our server. But some time, and I'm with bad as weekend. I will have Ramil in the call.
Cause like my other thing too is the fact that like some of us really do.
And there is something that is going to be implemented. I want to find a little bit, but for if they FRP or anything in the future, it's not going to be a simple jailing for them to make them actually go through with the RP, or it's going to be a 12-hour ban.
Yeah, Jermaine, before you leave, chat.
Yeah.
Um, Jermaine.
Yeah, we all done. I'm finna teleport right back to you, Tom. I killed Cam. I'm finna go handle. I'm gonna teleport right back to you.
Okay, I'm gonna be in the office. Stay up here. What other else y'all don't feel comfortable with? Do anybody know what other ideas y'all got? Developers, I'm talking about the game. That's good. That's good. Each say your idea, and I'm going to the office waiting on the admin.